This will be my second showcase of a strategy I use. That one is a bit advanced because it requires micromanaging your arena, but beside of that, it's very beginner friendly and also safe to play. You can even perfection it and use it against pro players because it's very reliable. The thing is, as more you can micromanage and hit the timing right, as better you will be with it. The strategy is built around the behemoth summoning, additionally having a lot of firepower and a decent sin generation. To stay safe, you unlock the foundry to get Chunders and bombards on your side, as well as amber rifts late early games. You train your cultists inside the arena, and as faster you do that, as faster you will be down the tech tree, obviously. Now to the unlock order. With your first 3 sins, you unlock the Archive, Beast Den, and then either Prophecy or Enrage. Then Annex, after that Underminer or Arena, depends on which one you want to unlock first. Then Magical Meat, Beast and Upgrade, then either the Outpost, Amber Rift or Volcanic Bridge. That depends on how and when you want to expand. But the Amber Rift is a must unlock. And now all you have to do is save 3 sins to summon the behemoths. Then when do you unlock the Foundry? You get the Foundry when you got the number of Beastmasters you like to have. I like to have 2 Beastmasters, maximum 3. And when I got those, I will place my Foundry and increase it when needed. But when you reach the time, that depends on which map you play on. But sure, you could place it after you summon the behemoths and rely on your Amber Rifts for a short time, but then you might get less minions compared to your enemy. Further to, when your opponent has some defense parts and embers, then your embers could get stuck on the enemy embers, not reaching his defenses, which might lose you the engagement. Now to the part where I explain stuff. The Archive, you get it to get cultists to generate sins, obviously, then train them up to level 2 inside your arena. You could also train them up to level 3, but that's not working out for me very well. The Beast Den. You want only 1 Skag and then turn them off, and only let Oculi spawn. That's due to the early game rule. I will link a video in the description where I explain it. You want to safely train your cultists, that's why you only want Oculi. When your cultists reach level 2, you can turn off Oculi spawn and turn on Skag spawn again. Prophecy or Enrage. The question here is it important to know for you if you can push there or not? If you feel safe to just go in, unlock Enrage and cast it on your Beffus in battle. If you have to check if your opponent could block you on some choke points, take Prophecy. Annex is a no-brainer, obviously for faster expanding and being a fucktard at claiming the enemy ground. The question about Underminer or Arena heavily depends on the map. If you feel like an objective is more important than those seconds of training, go for the Underminer. If the objective can wait for a bit, then go for the Arena first. Magical Meat will help you keeping your minions working and also allows you to skip the slaughter pen for a while. Beast and Upgrade simply because you want Beffus, because they are a badass. Now, Outpost, Amber Rift or Volcanic Bridge. The question here is, do you go for the Amber Rift first or second? Outpost if you need to get in position early, Volcanic Bridge if you need to cross a short part of lava or liquid gold. Either way, you want to unlock the Amber Rift. I covered the foundry earlier, but just a short tip here. If you finish training your cultist, you can train your chunders in the arena. They are tanks, so they will survive for quite a while. In mid-game, you could go for the Sloth tree to later summon the Eternal, because you already have a foundry filled with some defense parts. But keep in mind that you react more on your opponent in this stage. But I covered this topic in a different video, which I will link in the description. If you want to perfection this strategy, there are some things you can look at to improve yourself. If you manage to get the arena before you get your third cultist, build it, even if it's just 3x3 due to the early game rule. Drop your cultists ASAP in the arena with some ugly and beastmasters. Doesn't matter if you just have 2 or 3 of them and still waiting for your 5th cultist to spawn. You can drop out your minions by hand so that your cultists will heal them. The cultists will gain XP and you don't need to heal them with mana. Cast magical meat on them after they fought inside the arena. When your cultists are done, it's time for your chunders to get in the ring. In general, the bombards are used similar to warding totem. They can be used to safely claim ground, to keep workers away, and to provoke a fight. Prepare room layouts before you unlock the next room. Reinforce the walls of your archive, meanwhile your cultists are training. Keep an eye on your attracted units. In this strat, it is easy to forget about attracting chunders at the right time. If some of you might ask why I call it Wrath Push and not Behemoth Rush, because all you do is rushing down the Wrath tree to get the Behemoth. And that's true, but that strat also works with Titan disabled, and the addition of the Foundry makes it even stronger than a plain Behemoth Rush. But feel free to call it whatever you want. Have fun watching the rest of this video and using the strategy for your own.
Bombard complete. Your bombard is under attack. You are out of mana. You have discovered a gateway. Beastmaster lost. You cannot lock enough mana. Your minions are in combat. You have claimed a gateway. You've gained an additional sin. You've identified an artifact of experience. Your bombard is under attack. Insufficient lockable mana. Outpost unlocked. You don't have any sins to spend. Insufficient mana. Bombard complete. Insufficient mana. Your bombard is under attack. It's time to pay your minions, Underlord. You have unspent sins, Underlord. Empower your wicked ways by unlocking a new aspect within the veins of evil. Behemoth summoning underway. Underminer complete. Wooden door complete. Achanda is unhappy because it hasn't been paid. You've received a new sin. Not enough mana. Blade Lotus unlocked. Your minions have researched a sin for you. Bone Chiller unlocked. You're low on lockable mana. Insufficient mana. Your minions have researched a sin for you. Your Bombard is under attack. Bombard complete. You've identified an artifact of experience. Your units have been blessed with experience. You have insufficient funds to do that. Insufficient lockable mana. Forge unlocked. Bombard complete. Not enough mana. Your minions are being attacked. You have discovered a gateway. You are out of mana. Not enough mana. You are out of mana. Insufficient mana. Your minions have engaged the enemy. You have destroyed an enemy's dungeon core. Well done, Underlord.